Today's topic is abandoned cart emailing. Some merchants use abandoned cart emailing to optimize sales. This happens when a customer starts the purchase process by adding products to the cart, but then fails to complete checkout. Then, the merchant sends an unsolicited reminder of a pending sale to the customer, or perhaps we should say prospect at this stage. Abandoned cart emailing is a type of direct marketing, a potentially invasive one. So if carried out too light-heartedly, it may fall short of complying with data protection laws, especially the European GDPR and the UK Data Protection Act. Unless the customer has clearly consented to receive an abandoned cart email, which is usually quite unlikely, the only legal ground on which abandoned cart emailing seems to be consistent with the GDPR is legitimate interest. Legitimate interest is the most flexible of the 6 lawful grounds for data processing, as the UK ICO reminds us. It can be the most appropriate basis when the processing is not required by law, but is of a clear benefit to you or others. There is limited privacy impact on the individual. The individual should reasonably expect you to use their data in that way, and you cannot or don't want to give the individual full upfront control or bother them with disruptive consent requests when they are unlikely to object to the processing. To ascertain where you can send abandoned cart emails based on legitimate interest, you should carry out 2 tests, the necessity and balancing test. First, you must demonstrate the necessity of a processing. Second, the burden is also new to demonstrate that your interests are balanced with those of the individual. So, by applying the principles of legitimate interest to abandoned cart emailing, we should draw some conclusions. First, it's better if the privacy policy refers to the possibility for the user to receive abandoned cart emails. Second, the user must be entitled to easily opt out from abandoned cart emailing. Third, abandoned cart emailing seems more appropriate for returning customers than mere prospects. Fourth, this type of direct marketing should not be used unless the customer has inserted the email in the checkout process. So any other way to obtain the email address of a customer should be deemed as unlawful. Fifth, browse abandonment tools are not consistent with the GDPR, as in this case the user has not entered the sales negotiation process where you obtain their email address. So if you follow these inputs, your marketing emailing is less likely to be legally challenged. Of course, you need to check case by case whether your direct marketing strategies are consistent with the GDPR. Have you ever tried abandoned cart emailing with your customers? I would be happy to hear your feedback or questions below this video. See you next week. Bye for now. Ciao ciao!